How to make the final calculated grade visible to your students in Brightspace. First, let's navigate to My Grades and Grades. Under Enter Grades, we're going to scroll down and view the left column called Current Grade. This is the final calculated grade that we have renamed. Here in this column, you are going to see that there is no I icon visible in this column. In order for our students to be able to view their grade, we need to make that I icon visible. To do this, the first step is to run the setup wizard. This can be done as many times as you'd like, and it's a very quick 7-step process. I'm going to go through it quickly. Start. We are going to keep a points grade system, continue. Step 2 is important. We are going to change this to calculated final grade, and we want it to automatically release final grade. So step 2 is important on making the student's final calculated grade or current grade visible. Continue. We're going to leave this step 3 as is, and the grading scheme is a percentage. I'm fine with that. Continue. The decimal default is 2, which is just fine for me. And this next item is also an important step. We want to, under the student view display options, select Display Final Grade Calculations to Users. Continue. This is the summary of everything we've done, and I'll finish. Now, let's go back up to Enter Grades, and we should see the I here. That means your students can now see their final calculated grade. However, if you're still not able to see the final calculated grade or current grade or whatever the name is, or you have an I that has a slash through it, there's one more step that you can take. Under this column here, this current grade or final calculated grade, use the drop-down menu and select Enter Grades. Now, you can see that the final calculated grade is released to the students. However, in some cases, it is not. If this box is not checked, you'll want to go ahead and select all of your students to be sure you have included all students. If you have a large class, be sure to page to the next page and select those students as well. And then you will simply check this Release, Unrelease button. This grade is released. I have now made it invisible. So again, we'll want to release it, making it visible. You want to be sure that's checked, and then we'll save and close. Yes, I'm sure. We'll continue. Now, again, this I icon here is important in the students seeing their final calculated grade. Follow these steps in order to repeat the process in your own courses. If you have questions, please email distancelearning@cnm.edu.